All right, if you are here live and you're like, why are you restarting the stream? It's because I'm silly. I'm waiting for my voice to come through, sorry. It's here, okay. Everything's good. Things are working, all is well. I am, however, going to start a new recording. All right, so today we are doing something a little different. Last time we conquered Rahovart, we conquered a bunch of bosses for the birthday stream. I believe was the most recent stream we did. Today we are starting a new sub-series, so I'm gonna spend the first part kind of building out some of the structure I need for that. We are building out a weapon tiers list. Kind of just a fun little one, right? Like, I'm not trying to be like the guy who has all the objectively correct answers and you should follow this as a guide when you play RLCraft, because that's not what I'm going for. But I do want to just, you know, test some fun weapons against some bosses and just see kind of if we can build out a fun little list. I think it'll make good edited episodes for YouTube. And so we're going to try it and see kind of where we end up. So first, what I think we need is some concrete, because I need some colors for the tier list. I honestly have no idea how to make concrete. Sand, gravel, and a color. Sand, wow. Apparently we cooked every piece of sand we've ever owned. Okay, luckily we have a new likenite tool that should make this very simple. I just have to remember where we keep it, or if I ever built it in the first place. It would be a clink scythe, level 3. We may not have ever made it. Hey there, welcome. We're so back. What's good? Okay, I guess we just have to start anew on the digging tool, which is fine. It's whatever. I thought we had made it, but what's new here? Well, we are starting a sub-series. We are on a mission in which we will build a fun little weapon tier list. And if you're watching the recording, I'm sorry that you're now hearing this for like the second time, but like, I don't plan on this being like the objectively correct, you should follow this guide when you are building a weapon in RLCraft at all. Those guides exist. There's apparently like an objective, this is what you should do. That's not our goal. We're just gonna slap some bosses with some weapons and then build a fun little list and have a good time doing it. So I thought I would just put this on the steel rod, but I guess we don't have that anymore. Let's put it on here. It's our little utility tool. All right, this should now get us absurd amounts of sand. I am here for a good time. I pride myself on that. All right, so I don't think we've tested this on stream since apparently I've not made it yet, but we were digging sand fast before. Now, yeah, so we lag a little because we dig it so fast. Not too bad. I like the sound. It's like it doesn't even know what to do with all those blocks breaking at once. All right. So this is so we can make concrete, so we can build the colored tiers of our new weapons tier list. It's very exciting. All right. Oh my gosh. So that's why we were trying to get the clink scythe before when we were gathering sand. That right there is why. I don't like these guys. I'm just gonna go beat them up for fun. All right. That's all. We've got enough sand to last a lifetime. In a mere number of seconds. Oh yeah, this is our 10,000 HP cow. It is on him that we test our DPS. beat up on him really quick. Yeah, okay. You get the point. Let's put our insane shovel away. Package up all this sand. And I think we've been doing a good job of, like, putting things in the right chests. Apparently that started to deteriorate in the chaos of the birthday stream, but... Whoa. So, let me make sure I'm understanding this. It says that Beirut has converted a Prime sub to a Tier 1 sub. Does that mean it's not a Prime sub anymore? Am I fancy and getting a... I don't... Okay, not a real sub. The first sub was real too, but... You know what I mean. Okay, so it's... Yeah, it's just you renewed your Prime. Thanks. Thanks for doing that. That is the thing, chat. With Prime subs, you must renew them every month. They do not auto-renew, so if you continue to wish to use your Prime sub on a guy like me, you must do it again. Alright, we need to go find some colors. I doubt that we've kept a lot of flowers. We have one. So we need that and some signs, which we should have a few of. They're busy. Oh, this is no longer up to date. I did not organize nor make an Aussie nor make a wither ring. Just go ahead and remake that. There has been no in between since the last episode. We are picking up exactly where we left off, but with a very different mission now, I guess. What do you think? 6 tiers? That should do. And then, like I said, we just need to go find some colors. So some yellow. I don't think we're gonna find blue very close by. But somehow you make gray. We'll want that. Purple from the grapes. You missed your birds. Well, I'm glad to have reunited you with them. That was my plan all along. Get everyone missing their birds. They come rushing back. And then everything went crazy before I started. So actually, I don't think I updated bird of the day. But don't worry. I'll sneak it in there. You won't even notice. Okay, let's just hop on our sun. And go ahead and ride to a biome of flowers. Actually, on our app. Hello? Sir. Oh, yeah, he doesn't have the saddle. It's on the rock. Okay, so now we have to wait for our focus to recharge. There we go. Okay, sit still. I hate you. Okay, thank you. So I think that's also... Is that our boy's armor too? Seems to be. Yeah, so as soon as this recharges, I was saying, I think our atlas has like a flower forest biome marked on it somewhere. But I remember saying that there weren't really all that many flowers there. Maybe it's not even worth going there, but let's see if we can't find it quick. Oh, there's a flower. There's a couple sunflowers. I guess that's a biome. Reggie. Yeah, you can't forget Reggie's name. You named him. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna find him anew. Okay, dude. Where? He went all the way down. Where is he going? Sir! Why do you... Oh, he wants to beat up the cow! No! Okay. Alright, we have to summon him over here because he really wants our cow. And guess what? We clip it. Stop! No! His pathfinding to the cow is also just so funny. He's like, okay, down the greenhouse roof, drop down a layer, eat the cow. It's giving premeditated. Okay. Now that we've got our ducks in a row or whatever. Let's go for a little drive and find some flowers. Maybe we'll smack a dragon. No, just some lava. Skeleton didn't even see me. Alright. Oh yeah, we can't break leaves with our... Oh, I thought those were red flowers, but they were the spider's eyes. I almost had the eye of the spider, and then I would have gotten into a whole thing. We should take that guy out. I also want to make a better bow. Oh, not the silverfish. Gross. Okay, they have no interest in me, so whatever. Reggie will take care of them. Scope. Speaking of making a bow. Found a waystone. And a beholder. We have our looting. We don't even have our tool belt on, apparently. Okay, whatever. Oh my goodness, and a dragon. Why is everyone here at once? Come here, buddy. I'm immune to your shenanigans. Did I just return to sender his charge with my bow? Whoa, I didn't know you could do that. Okay, sir, can you please just come down? Thank you. I'm gonna get slapped. You picked the wrong fight, mister. Although yours is probably my favorite scale color, so maybe I'll wear you someday. Okay. You enough. You also enough. Thank you. Okay. Cast tears. I feel like we got a bunch that we needed, but I can't remember if it was... I don't actually remember at all where we got them. Okay. Man down. Let us loot his corpse. Get a lot. Whoa. Oh, he was stage 4. I would have guessed that if he weren't so weak. Okay. Welcome back to life, son. Here are some reds. I just launched my son, my Reggie. I think these berries might be used as dye. Maybe. We'll grab them. If we ever want to make wine, we'll also need them, so maybe they're worth having. Is there... Yeah, there's orange. But... trying to think out what colors we want in our tier list. Right, you've got the classic, like, yellow, red, purple, blue, gray, green type thing. Green, I guess, which is just from cactus. Honestly, we probably have all we need. We might just go home. We might also need to start making some recalls, because we've been running low. Let's pop them in, and we drink. They're very easy to make. It's just we didn't have ender pearls, and then we started finding a bunch of them, so I kind of gave up on making them. We probably have the stuff to make 1,000,000 and 2. Yeah, the whole fixing our helmet continues to be an ongoing saga, which when we fight our tier list boss, that is going to be a little bit annoying, but we'll be fine. Okay. We came here for green. Do you think we have cactus green already from when we made the greenhouse? Is that why you need cactus green for the greenhouse glass? Just because it's called a greenhouse? I see what they did there. Okay, it seems like we do need to just go chop a cactus. We're gonna bring an axe. No sense recreating the whole YouTube short where I slowly cut down the cactus that killed the bunny. See it at youtube.com/@tboytmyt, as always. Sorry. Said that out loud, didn't I? Okay, we have all of our colors. So now we just need to make the concrete and decide exactly where we want to put this wall of weapons. As I just called it in the moment. I hadn't actually decided that that was what I wanted to say, but... Oh yeah, we got sponges last time. Which I'm ridiculously excited about, even though we're never going to use them. I'm just happy that they're there. Okay, so we have green. So let's go ahead. Make... It's not letting me, like, recipe from this. I can't left click it. What is that about? Oh, duh, because you have to make the powder. It's about my own foolishness. Okay. Anyway. Can you make purple dye? Nah. Probably don't need to. And then let's do yellow. I'll put them in order here so I can keep track of what I'm doing. We're going Fortnite colors. Let's see if I remember them. Oh wait, then red would be better though. Wouldn't it? I have no idea, actually. Okay, all of our lapis is in block form somehow. How has this gone down? And we make it a blue. And we need just some gray, which I guess we probably need a squid ink for. We do have. Perfect. We go boom, and we go boom. We go boom, and then we go boom. And then we go... Oh, I do want light gray, actually. That looks more like what I'm going for. Okay, I have to cook this. All these blocks, and by cook, I mean expose them to water. It's really not cooking at all. Putting all the dyes in here, even though some of it's not dyes. It's fine. Okay, throw some junk out. These, we'll keep our signs. Put this book away. Okay. Now let us go and cook it. We'll do down by our fishies. Pay them a visit. It's been a minute. Hello, my children. And actually, there are 0 children in here. Nope, there's 1 child. Alright, well, we have 1 child, chat. And he's 2/3 of the way dead. I'm very sorry, buddy. My neglectful parenting has brought to you and your friends' demise. Okay, does it? No, it does not gravity when you're placing it into water. Someone tell me the physics on that. You not get it when you break it? Okay, we're down a piece of purple, so we only have 7, it seems. Very strange. No, we've done it again. Oh no, and this one didn't cook. We can fix it. Okay. Green. And light gray. Rip, don't you even. Okay, I wasn't sure since it was going to consume the source block of water. I didn't know if that one was going to work or not. It did not. Okay, I got the powder there. Was it just because I used my fist, or am I just silly and I actually got it the whole time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where's my purple concrete? I worked hard for that. Whatever. Game does not respect me. I wasn't sure if that was going to vein mine the different colors. Is my magnet, like, broken? Here we go. Okay, we've... Oh, no, it refilled itself. I was gonna say we've broken the river, but seems like it's fine. Okay. We lost a red and a purple. Whatever. I was thinking... No. Oh, no, we got a red. How did the purple just bye-bye? I want it. I cannot have it, I guess. It's very sad. Alright. Do we make more? Let's just make it 6 blocks. I'm wondering about putting it... I mean, I want to do it so that you can see it. Wherever will we put it? Let's grab a shovel. Not the clink one. That might be too much. Too much speed. Let us make a diamond shovel, for our richness is incomprehensible. Hey. Hey, you know what? You have him, buddy. Excuse the velociraptor screams and the cow grunts while we build this wall. I wonder how loud the moo of death is gonna be. Very excited to see. We're close enough to still hear it. Oh, my son's just getting a nice meal. Everything's okay. Like, punch, 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 punch. The blood moon is rising. I think we decided that that's fine. I don't remember it being too big of a problem last time. And I think we were in a battle tower while it happened, so I consider this safer. Okay, so we just start going like this, and I'll install like some nice studio lighting, you know, all that good stuff. And blue and purple. Is my night vision is on. So it's just gonna need a spotlight. I'll install a spotlight mod. And boom and boom. It looks a little too monotone, but I think we're gonna swing with it for now. I'm thinking I'm gonna do like 3 closer. You are not my son. Imposter. I think we're gonna do like 3 weapons per episode. Certainly in the edited form, at least that's my plan. So I have chosen the first 3. I've chosen the theme for a lot of the first like 24. So we'll see if I stick to that original plan as we go, but for now it's decently well planned. He's still going in here. No, the cow. Rip 10,000 HP cow. My son finally got through him. Say cheese. Screenshot to commemorate. All right. I just want to grab like maybe some glowstone. What do we have for like lighting? I know there's like those candles. Are there any like extreme torches or anything? No. About lantern. I'd rather have non-vanilla ones because they pretty much don't even give off light. Let's check what the things are at the old house. We would like to slay this guy. He's shooting shulker shells. Show me your shulker shells. Anyone who gets that reference gets $1. Okay. Oh, it's just these candles, but they're so bright. I think we're going to yoink them. Oh, but that lantern too. Let's yoink that as well. Okay, we're not mining all of these. We're going to take them home and see which one's brighter and craft them, because this is insane. Thank you. Alright, what do we get from him? Reduce cooldown 1. Sound too useful. Okay. Let us do a lighting demo. Jumped too far. Okay. We've got... Our contestants are the lamp and the candle. That is pretty bright. That is also pretty bright. I think they're the same. Let's do... Yeah, we'll probably just... Oh, now I have to break them again. We're probably going to do these lamps. I like them. Maybe we'll put them, like, on a fence post or something to make it, like, aesthetic. Once this breaks... Okay, so I also think, like... Thank you. We're going to build it out one more block because I want to put signs for what the tiers are. Because I've also had a funny idea on how to incorporate that. I've messed it up. Okay. So boom and boom. And then I'm thinking the signs will go on the left. Yeah, that's pretty good. We'll have to chop down this tree probably, but... Let's put our signs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. I think the bottom tier... These are... house food. I think that that's really funny. I'm laughing because there's like swishing behind me, like a person wearing pants walking up behind me. I'm like, I'm pretty sure there's no one here. There's my cat dragging this toy that's like twice the size of her that's not really meant to be dragged across the floor. Sir. It was a hit and run too? No, come back here. You pay for your crimes. What the heck? Blood Moon is blood mooning, it seems. And we must now fix our roof. So anyway, I think that's a funny tier 1 name. It's also paying, okay, homage to on, I think the first episode when we had a run-in with some particularly mean jousts. It's just paying respect back to those guys. And then I thought that chat could help me in brainstorming what some of the other tiers can be called. I think that, like... I want to study this more, Rock. I think that, I don't know if the very top one should be this, but I thought, like, something about slaying dragons, because that's kind of, like, one of the... not endgame-ish things in this mod pack. Excuse me. So I'm trying to... I don't know exactly how to incorporate that yet. But there are, what, 4 other tiers that remain completely unbrainstormed. So if anyone on either Twitch or YouTube has any ideas that they think would make silly little names, let me know. Okay, do not blow up my new wall, thank you. Because, like, dragon slaying at this point is really easy. So we're going to say, like, this tier is dragon slayer. But we need something better. What in RLCraft says, like, I'm well above dragons. Okay, you do not get a second drop on me. Thank you. Oh, I struggle. Okay, let me fix whatever happened here. Oh yeah, I guess the creeper happened here. And he's trying to happen again. Okay. 2:16 a.m. We're almost done with the looming airstrike threat. Let me just fix my roof, because our house didn't have a roof for the first, like, 15 episodes, and I don't want to do that to you all again, so let me just patch that up really quickly. Ooh, the step height's actually making this trickier. It's actually not, but it had the potential to for like 1 second. Okay. Okay, it seems like it was something like that. Get away from my wall. I worked hard on that. Hello, Mr. Rat. We're friends. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm reacclimating to the RLCraft speed. My legs move very fast. Okay. Let us put things away. Then we'll make some more of those lanterns and get it looking nice. Nice and pretty. Bones go in the flesh. That's a new sentence, I think. We don't really need that sleeping bag taking up space. We're gonna put this candle inside because I like it. Oh, but candle on the wall looks kind of nice. I like that better than candle on the floor. No ideas from Twitch. If anyone on YouTube is like, wow, I want to be a forever part of this series and has ideas, please let me know. In the meantime, oh, I forgot about these lamps. Wow, that's actually really expensive. I don't know if we can make any of those. Re-steel. We could make like one. But I guess we maybe should go rip them all off my old house. They mine so slowly, but we literally... I don't know why I thought I had to go outside to teleport. We literally don't have the steel. And I think that mining them will be faster than making a run to the nether. We can also do them hanging like this, I guess. It's like the candle on the wall, the lantern on the roof. Okay. Who remembers, this is a throwback to a very earlier episode, what this tower was for? That was very cinematic. If someone can remember what happened on this tower, hint, it was a YouTube short. You, instead of needing to redeem channel points, you can name a pet. We don't really have a lot of other pets that we use, but I don't know. I don't know what else to offer you. I can't, like... I'm not gonna PayPal you. Okay, 6 lanterns ought to do. Oh. Missed the jump. I guess for anyone watching the recording later, you also are eligible to... remind everyone what happened with that tower. Little game show, if you will. Let's eat that to the moon. I was about to eat a battle burrito just to fill my hunger, and that would have been a bit wasteful. Battle burritos are going to play a big role in making the weapon tier, because definitely not every weapon we have is going to be first try Rahovart fighting material. I also just spoiled. We're going to be fighting Rahovart for the boss fights. That's kind of my plan as of now. We're also... So this kind of nullifies how important the battle burritos are. We're going to switch to keep inventory when we do those fights. Just because there's no... You know, like, spoiler, eventually I'm just going to use a wooden sword. And obviously that's going to take a number of deaths. And I will count those deaths and factor them into the decision of where it goes on the wall. But we will die many times during that fight, so we will be doing keep inventory. Okay, this is far more open now. Almost too open. I'm gonna shape it a little more. So pardon the further delay. But we can make this... You know what? Here. This will keep us all entertained. Bring the music box with us. Want this sleeping bag gone. Yeah. Okay. let us put on the tunes. Nice. Alright. Let's just smooth this out a little bit more. But still make it look, you know, a little bit natural. Once the grass grows back anyway. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Now we put some lamps. Make it pretty. Ooh. Block placement is not impressive. Let's go like this. Okay, I really hate that it does that, but whatever. I'm also silly and we did not bring X for when I misplaced the fences multiple times. We also need to make more fences, it seems. I think that's okay, because for once in the series, we have quite the excess of wood built up. It took a long time to get here, but we've made it. And I think it's from fighting Ents in dungeons, honestly. That's the only reason. Okay, let's just make many. And actually, now that we have the axe, we don't need, or we have the saw, so we don't need the axe, but we've got options. I will not, sorry, I'm doing a bad job reading chat today. I will not be offering $1 million for stating what the use of that tower was, but good idea. Thank you for suggesting it. This is like my favorite song. I was kind of wondering, like, if I can just put like this song really quietly as a background track on edited videos. Like, you know, just that little subtle ambience of music that makes people happy while they watch, so they keep watching. That feels like a nice legal way to get music in the background without it being some weird royalty-free, I don't know, that's the whole sentence. And then let's, yeah, I think we'll make this fancier over time, but for now it's good enough. We do need something on the top though. I want it to be glowstone. I guess we just checked the wrong chest. I think it's in here now. Yeah, that'll do. We need 7. Let's make 8. Alright. So that'll do. So true. So true, bestie. Here we go. It looks like a 9-year-old building a house in creative mode, but whatever. I'm not ashamed of what we've put together here. Except I am going to round it off just with a couple extra glowstones. And then honestly, we'll probably just start making the first set of weapons. Get rolling towards the first boss. I'm also going to be implementing a new strategy. So currently when I post like edited YouTube videos of the streams, it's just like, obviously it's just the stream cut down to bare bones content. It gets kind of boring because it's like, you know, things happen and I can't at this stage in my journey realistically be super hyped and energetic the whole time. So sometimes I'm like, well, I really need to include this footage, but I was literally just like mouth breathing during it. And so I think that what I'm going to do in the future, including for this new sub-series, is I am going to... Alright, just trying to decide where to put the lanterns. I'm going to, like, stream real, authentic, this is what happened, but then I'm going to go back and re-record, basically using what happened in the stream as a script. And I think that'll be a good way to balance, like, you know, keeping it real, but also putting together good content. So there's some yapping that nobody asked for, but that's something I'm trying to work on. I want the tool belt back. Yeah, we have a lot of better things though. But I really want it. Let's think. The only thing I mean, I could just start using the Ankh shield as a shield. It has a little less shielding power, but we don't use it for that anyway. How I'll decide is whether we can put the enchanted books on it. Because I know you can't just drop it in the enchantment table, but if we could enchant it with books, that could be good. Blocking power. Let's try it. Oh, I'm so slow. You can't. So we'll be trading off probably a decent amount of like damage absorption by getting rid of this, but I really want the extra bauble slot. Let's try it for a little bit. If we feel squishy, we will put our shield back on, but I just really want the tool belt. And it is undying. I guess most of our stuff is. That's pretty good. Okay, half of our stuff is, but you get the point. I think we can reforge the Ankh shield with obsidian, which we have none of. Is that right? What did we make? I mean, we made some waystones, but not that many. There we go. Let's try it. I think this is how you do it. And that's why, yeah, that's why this is kind of a little bit better than the Ankh charm. Just it's cheap to reroll. Okay, I can't even remember what we want here. I mean, menacing for 8% attack damage. Or is this? No, that's not this. That's the other one. We want masterful. Is that? Wait, or would it be? Actually, don't know. It's not undying on this table. It is undying. Okay. We should be able to get undying. There it is. Great. So maybe that already is a decent trade-off for not having the shield. Extra resistance plus health. It's pretty good. And now we finally have the tool belt back, so we can put some of this stuff that we're just lugging around in it. Alright. And then we should also just jump to the top of a few battle towers and slay the guardian really quick, because we should get more slots for the tool belt. One of the weapons that we're going to be testing, if I still have it. Where did we... There it is this Diamond Saber. It's actually pretty well built up. I think we'll have no problem beating the boss with this. It's a matter of how I convert this into, like... Okay, so what I want to do for the first episode is a plain vanilla diamond sword alongside 2 modded diamond weapons. So the Diamond Saber being one of them. I obviously don't have the resources right now to remake a diamond sword with all these same enchants, so it's going to be a really unfair comparison. Obviously, for the posted YouTube video, you can do a little off-camera magic to balance that out a little bit better, but for the sake of the stream today, I'm not quite sure yet how I want to approach that problem. I guess we have, I mean, we have advanced sharp too. That is the same as sharp 4, I think. So we've got to start towards a good thing. This goes in the tool belt for sure. That way we've got looting ready at a moment's notice. Parry is good because that's like damage reduction as well. Yeah, maybe we'll be able to do it. And then for the third weapon, because I said we're doing 3, I'm wondering about a diamond rapier. Because, right, we could do, like, we'll save dragon bone for some of these, like, 2-handed weapons. Those will be kind of their own category. I'm also thinking we should do the lances on horseback, even though the horse is probably going to just die and fight right away. I think that would be a funny thing. Actually gonna add that to my note because I think that would be funny. Lances on a horse. Okay, so if you're watching that episode some number of days or weeks from now, you were in on it before it was even real. Okay. And we're also going to start keeping our summoning staff on us once we have more tool belt slots. That might be useful when we're doing some of these weaker weapon boss runs. Just have some Aegises summoned to distract him if nothing else. But we can finally make the... Actually, it's over here. Make the better summoning staffs. Lasts longer. Nah. Summoned minions last longer. No. We want the double minions. This one effectively does the same thing, but we don't want to sacrifice health. Yeah, I guess this one has lower health minions, but I don't feel like the minions get attacked all that often. We could put some mending on this, but we could also put nothing on it. Pandora's Curse. No description found. Okay, well, we're not putting that. Okay, 3 gas tiers, bones, and lapis. Hopefully we have that. I was just yapping about how I don't know what our gas tier supply looks like. 13. We can swing it. Especially since now we have the mending medikit, so... That's probably basically the only thing we'd ever need the gas tiers for otherwise. And we're spending the gold to... Why? We're spending the gold to repair this instead of making a new one because it just felt easier. Can we throw it in the enchanting table? Yeah, let's just get unbreaking on it quick. What the heck? If you missed what happened, I got airstriked and it broke some of my stuff and I'm angry at the rocks. I don't know why. They're like on some stuff today. They're so mad. Not nice. I think it was those two. What is all this? Oh, these are just things we're saving to pull enchantments off of. Okay. Let's get unbreaky. Alright. I didn't expect that to pull mending. That would have been insane. So let's just go... Let's go just beat up a battle tower really quickly. I feel like we actually haven't been seeing that many out in the wild. Trying to think, like we probably know of some. I also don't know if we've been marking them on our atlas or not. Since they're not like cool. Let's go to Rahovart and we'll head south. This will be our little pre-boss fights task. Oh, my son's here. So I'm also thinking like I've been avoiding doing like villager cycling and all of that arguably boring stuff because, you know, if we can roll Rahovart with the weapon we have, do we really need the ultra mega god tier nunchucks? Maybe not. I don't feel like it's good content to sit and watch me try for that for hours. But getting villagers set up as well as getting bookworms bred and leveled and everything could be useful for getting enchants on the boss fight weapons. So maybe I'll end up eating those words, we'll see. In the meantime, let's just run on our sun till the battle tower is done. And I want to poke my head in here. Oh, this is one of the ones that can spawn wargs, I think. Now that we don't need that anymore. Here we go. Nice and easy. That took no time flat. Let's just go ahead and dismiss our sun. And we're just gonna waltz up to the top like it's nothing. So long as the dragon doesn't even have a word with us. Yeah, you guys are a tiny bit annoying, actually. Thank you. For leaving me be. No, thank you. Alright. We're just here for some tool belts, so we're just gonna move really fast. I feel like they're not too uncommon in the battle tower, so we should have some luck by the time we hit the top. Our step height is also amazing. I love just being able to zoom up the stairs. But I never have the patience to actually craft stairs in my house, so even at home it's really nice to be able to run up from the mine without doing anything. Okay, go away. I'm concerned about like the half chests here, if there's gonna be anything worth a hoot. I've always wanted to use that phrase on camera. But we'll see what we get as we get higher. Let's see, 5, 2. We're gonna let that zombie beat up on us for a minute. 5, 2, 6, 3. I'm like not even paying attention. Okay, well, he died himself on my thorns. So L for him. L, Cope, and Bozo. He gets all of the bad words. There, thank you. He almost got to blow up because his hitbox wasn't registering. Level 41 already, by the way. Nice and easy. But that guy's got 1,000,000 HP. Yeah, there might not be anything good in this one. I didn't think that the mossy ones were like terrible. They don't look like the ones that are broken on the outside. But this is a tiny bit disappointing. Yeah. Alright, I guess we should have just flown to the top and taken a peek. But I don't want to switch the saddle back and forth to the rock. I guess we can make a new saddle now. They're also just so... like, his focus cost is so much that then you have to wait to resummon my son, and it's a whole thing. I don't wanna. So we fly. We zigzag because the world's not loaded yet. Lots of new chunks here. Zoom. Here we go. Let me out, thank you. Okay, battle towers, please. I think we can fit like 6 more tool belt slots. So, you know, if we get a battle tower and we get like 3 of them, I'd be content for now. But I don't know if I've actually ever seen the tool belts anywhere except in a battle tower. That's not to say they can't be found elsewhere. I wouldn't know where else to look. Here's a little village. Might as well say hi, check for a library while we're here. Hello, little kitty. Seems like no on the library front. We can talk to the locals. Rep 4. I mean, that could be okay for making the boss fight here weapons. Alright, what do we got? Arkmer. Alright. Yeah, no library, no nothing. I don't want to stop and... okay, the dragon's here. I don't want to stop and look for... I'll finish my sentence and then I'll say my thing. I don't want to stop and look for a bunch of librarians because I don't care that much. I feel like you could write a poem about this guy. Oh, pink tree out on a cantilever. I love my wife. I would never leave her. Nice. What a good poem. Can I get, if you're watching the recording, can you drop hype on the video for my amazing poetry? We saw one of these nether battle towers maybe last time, and actually I think we have one marked on our map because I've never been in one of these in the overworld, so curious what this will be like. But given what was in that chest, that felt like pretty normal battle tower loot compared to the last one, so I'm hoping maybe we can find some good stuff. Bottle of Enchanting on the first floor feels kind of good. I'm just reading enchants on this stuff in case there's anything worth pulling off once we get golden bookworm scales. We should start breeding the bookworms or the golden bookworm that we found, because we're eventually going to want more, and I've just been putting it off because, again, we beat one of the 3 main bosses of the game with no problem without spending hours and hours feeding books to bookworms, so I have not been really at all motivated to do that, but we'll see. It'll happen eventually, I'm sure. Me and my RLCraft arrogance, I guess. I'm so strong, I don't need your bookworms. Oh. Alright, locked. Gonna need to refresh our lockpick supply before too long. 20 left. 19 left. 18 left. 5, 4, 7, 6, 2, 3, 1. There was a time when we needed these slime balls. I might start keeping feathers because once we make a really good bow, we'll want the diamond tipped arrows or whatever. But I don't think that infinity works on those. So we'll actually need a lot of them. Plus, I wonder if maybe it's arrow recovery enchantment works on them, but infinity does not. In which case, we don't need that many. The arrow recovery is pretty good. But we'll hang on to them for now. We don't want that. I lied. Okay. I was thinking we'll grab that book to feed to a bookworm, but again, we don't have them yet, so oh well. Okay, nice, quick, easy trip to the top. Oh my goodness, this one's brutal. 3, 1, 4, 5. You go away. I'm trying to do something. Dragon's like getting closer. So far, he remains a non-issue. There's still one more floor after this one before the boss. We can unlock this chest. Next floor, we cannot open the chest. Means we'll want to drop down some levels and dump off some inventory so we can quick loot the top floors. Come on, before the zombie gets here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6, 3, 4, 1. Nice. And stop. These can turn into silt. We'll take the recalls. Okay. Big tool belt vibes, everyone. Big tool belt vibes. Again, we can't open this because it will anger the boss. So I assume it's just the normal guardian boss up there. Let's dump off some junk through the hole in the ground. I just said we want those feathers and then I threw them with the junk. But whatever. We can just use these bottles. Yeah, we really haven't picked up much at all. Now we just go fast. He's here. Hello, sir. Unfortunately, you no longer stand much of a chance against us. Oh no! I'm never gonna get to open the chest before it blows. Okay, I got to open it before it blew. Okay, let's go. Oh, perfectly placed puddle, thank you. Thank you. world renderer. What did we get? Cross necklace. We already have one, but that's not a bad pickup. We'll use the bottles. We'll hold on to the soul sand in case we fight more withers, but no tool belt pouches, unfortunately. Let me just gut check, make sure that you can't craft them. I'm pretty sure you can't. We are going home to craft tool belt pouches. Okay. Very sorry for that one. I am a fool wearing a man's skin. I am 3 raccoons in a trench coat, and they are all dumb. So why don't we go ahead and put those on? I think they get increasingly expensive with each one. Yeah, but we got levels like there's no tomorrow. In all these tomes. Plus we could fight another ender dragon if we needed to. Like we're fine. Then I think this is the last upgrade. If not, then we might. Well, now I made the perfect number, so now do I craft one more to see? Yes, I do. Yeah, okay. Max out tool belt, nice. And I only spent an extra, what, 20 minutes trying to go and find the pouches. Could have been worse. Okay. Let's drop things off, and then maybe we'll sort the tool belt and then decide how we continue. Got a bunch of random stuff. Like, do we really need beetroot seeds? What if they're the only seeds left in the world? What if beetroot is about to go extinct? You know? Gotta look out for it. Do a quick helmet repair while we're thinking about it. Boom. And a boom. And a boom booms. And paper goes somewhere. Okay. Cool. I don't really feel like we need to make more lockpicks anymore because I don't know the next time we're going to be in a battle tower again. Oh, whatever. I didn't realize we had this many arrows on us. I am glad we abandoned the quiver. Even though now that we have the big tool belt, maybe we will bring back the quiver because we'll have a ton of hotbar space all the time. I think we've determined you can't put the magnet. No. The magnet becomes unusable. And our... how many more slots? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can fit like 3 more. It's basically a whole extra hotbar. But is there other stuff we need? We can hang on to this. Once you make this OP tool belt... Okay, OP is a little dramatic. Once you have the tool belt, the stakes are a lot higher if you die. Because, you know, if I lose all of this, it's going to be very sad. Let's make a new... Let's check what power books we have. If we have a good advanced power book, we'll make a new diamond bow. Advanced pow. Advanced sharp. Advanced power 3 we do have at the cost of wasting strengthened vitality, though. If we had... If we had an advanced power 2... Advanced lure. We could make... Dang, we almost could have made advanced POW 4. That would have been Gunnar. Let me remind myself how we even make this diamond bow. I've never done the crossbow, but yeah, I just need the sticks and the handle. Okay, so that is like so. Something like this. Cool. Yeah, we should make a couple while we're here. So when we we can roll enchants a couple times. Okay. Thank you. And thank you. Yeah. I was gonna throw that out the ceiling and then I realized that I have a roof now, so. Multi-shot 2. Multi-shot is nice, but I think it's 3 levels. No, there are 4. Yeah, so we don't want multi-shot 2. None of that. We can also check in here. We've got multi-shot 2 already, so I guess we could combine up to 3 if we pick that one. We have a couple multi-shot 2s. Before, what is supercharge, actually? Oh, okay. Yeah, so if we had the disenchantment table, we could be a lot more efficient about adding these combined books. Because I think that you can like disenchant the combined book in order to get like it resets the level cost. So it's no longer compoundingly more expensive as you continue to put more enchants together. So right, like we used to have a diamond helmet or something that was super expensive to repair because we went from Prot 1 and combined all the way up to Prot 4. Make a couple of shulker boxes too. Just a chest, yeah. We got those last time, but didn't have time to use them on account of going and fighting the bosses. Yeah, because I think we went past our timer trying to get enough. We're trying to get the shulker heart drop, right? Let's just make some shulkies. Can you color them after? You must be able to. Hope so. I would like them to be colorful, please. I'm also thinking we should put an axe. I guess we don't really need another shovel since we have the clink scythe, but we should put a lycanite tool that works as an axe in our tool belt. So we're never, ever, ever unable to break wood again. I want an orange shulker. I want a purple. No, we already have purple. Purple is just kind of muted and ugly, you know? Make a red. Let's make an orange. Let's make a green. Or no, can we make a lime? Let's make a lime shulker. That feels fancy. And a boom, and a boom. And then let's make a pink. That's what I think. Whoa, rhymes. Watch out, chat. He's spitting fire. Get back. Okay, now we have many pretty shulkers. I haven't decided yet, like, if we keep these in our Ventoraptor or what. Probably. I wish they could go in my tool belt. Oh, tool belt full of shulkers would be insane. I'm sure it's intentional that you cannot do that. I didn't mean to click the bed, but I guess we're sleeping. Okay. What should we do? Let's put the shulkers in our son's inventory. Guess we can be done with all of these crates now. We've gotten the next best thing. And this is when we need an axe. So let's sidetrack. Let's decide how to make a good axe. I know the Ventoraptor skull adds the axe slot, which means that the search isn't actually going to work like I hoped. So we need an end arm always. Because why put any other base? And we just need something that affect... What does it say? Harvest axe. Harvest pickaxe and shovel. Shovel hoe shears. sword. We've got to have something, right? Maybe I can actually search in Lycanite or in JEI. Things that break. No, because it's gonna show me all the pickaxes too. Come on, work with me here. Go Paxel. Is there nothing that just breaks wood? I refuse to believe it. Okay, there we go. The Rembora wing, which we got. No, we got an Epion wing. Oh, but it does it too. Which one does it better? 7 by 11 by 4. Ridiculous. Why would you ever need that? 7 by 11 by 4. I guess they're about the same. 5 damage, 0.8 cooldown, 1 range, 180 sweep. Yeah, they're nearly identical. Okay. Well, let's do the one we have, I guess. And it's void to upgrade. Oh, we got some, I guess. And arm needs upgraded. And then I also wanted to remind myself, this tool deserves better than what it's currently got. Steel axe head, come on. We're better than this. So air and order. I know we spent all of our air charges to level up our Ventoraptor, so I'm actually a little worried about if we can level this up right now or not. Tiny bit, but we'll have to think about how to get more of those. That's okay. So let's infuse the end arm. Got tons of that, and then we do the Ventoraptor skull. Give it the tiny bit we have. Link scythe. Or no, we can put these actually on the same weapon. Sir, what are you doing? Stop. We can do them on the same one because right now it has a Geonock fist, which we don't need at all. Since we have our beloved Geonock spear. Where's my wing? Nice. Okay, is there any pommel that makes sense to add? What is a pommela? No. I don't know what these actually can add. They're all like combat effects, which, you know, this one, I guess we can already break like its shears though. Wendigo. We've never used one of these as a handle. But then we'd lose our leech, so we don't want that. Yeah, I guess we're gonna put on the, whatever this thing was, the Sutiramu Stinger. Oh, and shears. 3 by 2 by 2. Shears. 3 by 2 by 2. Okay, so actually it doesn't add anything, but we're gonna do it anyway. Because we can. I'm pretty sure we have at least one of those. Yeah. Oh, it's level 3 already. Nice. So if we ever get desperate and need to use it as a weapon, right? If we drop this and need to switch to this weapon, so make it a tiny bit better, so we'll take it. Cool. Oh yeah, it's level 3 because we used to use it. So this looks kind of funny on the side of the screen. But we now have a good axe. Which doesn't work to vein mine these crates anyway. It does shoot the charges, which is a little bit annoying, but whatever. We'll just keep it in there. Oh, I wish we could actually make one more shulker. Because I would make a purple one for XP tomes. I guess the pink one's going to be for tomes for now. The reason I put these in here is, of course, just so we can dump off levels while we're on the road. That if there's ever... If we ever have a ton of levels and don't want to lose them, just drop them in here. And then these ones, honestly, they're just going to be in there, right? So if we find a bunch of good loot we want to bring home, I guess we'll put it in there. And then this one for now will just have like everything else. We might as well start keeping our battle burritos in there. Got effectively infinite storage on this guy, as far as I'm concerned. What did that say? Yo. Oh, 75% of the way. I see. Shrek, thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. We are building out the groundwork for our new sub-series, and we're very excited. You are actually Shrek. The real Shrek is here, everyone. Get excited. And out of his swamp, I imagine. Maybe we'll put some bread in here. We always run out of food on the road. Make a stack of bread. And only keep 17 for ourselves. Watching from the swamp. Do you get good Wi-Fi out there? Pardon if that's a rude thing to ask, but I just feel like I've never been to a swamp where the reception's all that great. Order. Can we make... I'm trying to think, can we actually level up our thing more with these charges? But it seems like no. No. We could use one of these just to get a pet if we wanted. Good signal? Okay, well, I'm happy for you. I'm glad that the swamp is a good place to live. We need... Oh, I can't click. Oh yeah, our obsidian's not in there because we're silly. Okay. 5G out in the swamp will work. What do I know? Do I frequent the swamps? You know, I've been around. I've been a lot of places, okay? I don't want to hear anything about having not been to all of the places. Ugh, why did we put our obsidian in a spot that I can't find? Oh no, it's in our thingy. Duh. Okay, I always expect it to like auto replace itself in my inventory, like when you leave an enchantment table and it doesn't. I have no idea how to craft waystones. Okay, I just switched it. We're gonna put extra waystones in here too, and that's probably fine. This guy has got the goods. Unfortunately, honestly, we might actually switch back to having a crate for some things because you can read some of the top items, but it's really nice when you can see everything at once. So Shrek is asking, have we met Donkey? In fact, if you subscribe to youtube.com/@tboytmyt, you know that we have in fact mentioned Donkey on this channel. He was actually the subject of a YouTube short. And a rather good one. I can't remember. I'm gonna look now. I think that one did pretty well. It wasn't my... It either did well or it completely flopped and I was really sad about it. I'm gonna check so that anyone watching on YouTube, if you just want to hop over and give me some hype over there really quick. Yeah, no, that one got like just over 1,000 views. I thought it was really funny. I don't know why YouTube killed it. It's got like 317% retention, like literally popped off. It's just no one actually wanted to stay and watch it. So there's my rant about how sad I am about the performance of that short. It didn't have the hook, is what the people who know what they're doing will tell you, but I think it's funny regardless. I do, however, stand for the donkey slander that's happening in chat now. I think that's fine. Okay, what are we doing? We should think about how we're gonna make these weapons. So, we decided on a normal diamond sword on our good diamond Saber, right? Yes. And then do we want a Rapier or a different one-handed weapon? Yo, Linka, thanks. Can you take a look at the donkey short? Yeah, yeah, I guess Beirut is gonna do the good modding and toss it in the chat, but it would take me too long and then everyone would leave and I would be sad. You will spread it like the gospel, I hope. It's a very good short. Okay, I guess, yeah, the Rapier is kind of the only... Or we could do katana. Let's read the benefits, because I want them to be different, right? So no chest armor gets extra damage. Oh, katana is two-handed. Maybe we don't want that then. All right, let's make ourselves a diamond rapier. Hey, there's the short. The reason it didn't, like I said, the reason that it didn't perform well is because it's like, it does not like steal your attention in the beginning. You have to just trust that it's gonna get funny, and it's all of like 6 seconds long, right? It's just, you can't put up a short that doesn't have things go crazy in the first 2 seconds or no one's gonna watch it. And I didn't on that one, and that was fine with me at the time, and now I live to regret it. Okay, let's make ourselves a couple of... Let's get rid of our son, because he's screaming. Make a couple of diamond rapiers and start pulling some enchants on those. We're not gonna be able to get it to the level of our Saber, just because we put together some decent books to make that one, but yeah, hook issue is correct. Or 4, let's do it. See if we can't pull something decent with it. Critical strike. What do you do? Critical strike 2 out of 4. Can deal extra damage based on your attack damage. Uses pseudo-random distribution instead of a true random distribution. Thank you for clarifying. I was actually really worried about the trueness of the random distribution on that damage calculator. Okay, what does this one do again? Extra damage to French people or something? Something about cripple. If we've got some books, maybe we'll re-roll for a couple minutes. I don't want to go crazy. We should also make a couple of other diamond swords to roll for enchants that will combine if we get something good. And then these will be the 3 weapons that we bring with us into the boss fight. Good video by itself, but considering not everyone knows RLCraft, they don't understand just done like dungeon. Yeah. It's... I know that it wasn't crafted for the... You are French! I need to be careful about talking poorly about horse de combat. I am not French. The sun. Okay, so I didn't close the blinds before stream today. Means out of fight. Thank you for clarifying. So let me think. Let me use my context clues. Okay, actually no, I can't put together why it would be called that then. Attacks have a chance to cripple, and it doesn't actually tell you what that means. Sorry, I'm gonna close the blinds. It literally, the sun hasn't come out all day, so I thought it was fine, and it wasn't. Don't worry, it sucks. Yeah, I wasn't planning on going for it. Okay, let's see. True strike. Format error allows the user to penetrate through the invasion enchantment. I feel like some of these are like, they sound like they're made for PvP. French sounds more elegant. I mean, I think every language sounds more elegant than the one that I know. But don't tell Big English that I said that. Mortalitas is decent, but I don't think that it will do anything. I mean, it's also a really low level. It won't do anything if we're not actually using the weapon outside of the boss fight. No selling art while she's gone. It's true. Go to the store and charge your phone. Thank you for all of the details. Name drop store? No, I'm just kidding. All right. Yeah, so that doesn't serve us super well. Lesser Smite. Couldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. Brought one. Just saying it's gonna take some time. It's okay, take your time. Do your things. Sweeping Edge. Penetration. Again, I don't know how, like, boss armor works. Like, if this penetration enchant actually does anything at all. Does anyone know? Like, obviously it would be good in the roguelike dungeons where zombies have chest plates, for example, but I don't know if against bosses it really matters. So, also flinging. I don't think we're going to be flinging Rahovart up in the air. He's a little large. Unpredictable. I mean, it could be fun. Doesn't gold have better? Yeah, but we don't have the bookworms to pull off enchantments right now. What we're doing is just making... What we're doing is kind of the start of a new mini-series where we are building out this... No! A creeper blew it up and now we need to make more concrete! Yeah, piercing capabilities would be good. Where we're making a weapon tier list. So we're going to take weapons, fight Rahovart, add them to this list kind of subjectively for fun. It'll make nice little short edited episodes. And so we're kind of just... we're not fully memeing, but we're not really going for anything wicked. The bottom tier is called Joust Food, because these weapons are not more than Joust Food. And then the second from best is Dragon Slayer, because I don't know. And so then I'm open to chat suggestions on what the other tiers can be named. So if anyone has any ideas, I do openly welcome them, and I will... If you want, I'll even credit your name on the sign for making the funny tier name. Okay, Viper, you need to poison the enemy, but we do have the Poison Stone. What the heck? Let's roll Viper and see what we get. Okay, Joust Food is... Okay, no. Sorry. The Joust Meat, yes, I agree, is good. Early on in the series when we were trying to find, like, a decent place to live, it was really nice to have. I meant, like, you know when you call something dog water because it's, like, it sucks? I thought Joust Food was a funny parallel to dog water. Advanced Sharp. Advanced Sharp 2 is the same as Sharp 4, so we don't really care. Lifesteal, we need that for the fight, for sure. Let's do it. Lifesteal. And knockback, Speed 4 is good. What's good is the Stone of Greater Inertia. I love this thing. Like, I could totally have a better bauble, but... now that I'm used to the speed, it's really nice. Okay, let's just... Oh, education. That's not a experience multiplier, is it? Yeah, that doesn't really matter to us. We should also be checking level 30 books. Nah. We'll do a couple more rolls. We're not going to sit and do this for a super long time. Honestly, like, I think part of the tier list is, like, we're just going to accept that it's biased by the fact that I can't get the same enchants on everything. And that's just gonna be what it is. Let's make... I don't know if disorienting blade matters. Okay, so you got the stone in hardcore. I actually got a couple of them. So when I die and I need to go pick up my items, I have an extra magnet and an extra stone so I can zoom in and grab stuff. It's really nice. But, I feel like the stone would scare me in hardcore. Like, I've almost yeeted myself from a number of edges while moving with the stone of inertia. So I'd be a little scared. I don't think you can kinetic energy yourself the way you can with an elytra, but sometimes you get like the broken screen effect and it scares me that I'm gonna blow myself up running into a wall with it. Actually, I think once you get the Stone of the Sea plus Depth Strider, you move so fast, I think you do take damage from that. Okay, that doesn't really matter. Once we get enchants on the 2 that we've crafted, I think we're going to go ahead and do some combining and decide where to go from there. We might be near ready to jump into our first Rahovart fight at that point. Let's enchant a diamond. No. Unreasonable. Oh, the stone. Oh, in hardcore, doesn't it work? Why doesn't it work? Destroys the reasoning, making it mad at random entities. If that worked on a boss, that would be cool. It would also be nice for his little minions. Inertia damage isn't that much of an issue. Yeah, it's certainly minimal. But the paranoia persists, you know? Okay, we don't want Sharp 4 because we have it advanced. The Nullify Stone is technically better. I don't know if I've ever had that. Okay, turns out it's called something else and I've gone and embarrassed myself in public, but let's get Unreasonable. I'm kind of curious. Because, again, using it on his little minions maybe could be good. And so we owe 1 more enchant to the Diamond Sword. In double. Oh. Yeah, so I do have the second zone. So speaking of dying in the end, I'm just, for anyone who hadn't seen the VOD, I did a birthday stream, I guess a week ago today, even though my birthday was 6 days ago, I think. I have no idea. It wasn't actually on my birthday. But I did this thing where, called this, yeah, if I search Stone of, I do want to know what you're talking about. I want to engage in this conversation. Stone of, and then I'll finish my story. Oh, this one? Stone of Inertia Null, yeah. Immune to fall damage and kinetic damage. Yeah, I mean, kinetic damage, right? Like, if it's not that bad anyway. But fall damage is nice, but this one's 75 plus any amount of feather falling. Yeah. So, sorry, what I was going on a monologue about is I'm going to do it again here. But I did this thing where when I went to fight the Ender Dragon, as I jumped through the portal, I changed to have it play a pre-recorded scene to basically, I jumped through the portal and this happened. All right, let's get this on the first pearl. And not get knocked off by a group, please. Thank you. Ooh. No, the stupid rat! Oh my god. That's how it ends. And I thought I was really funny for that. Little prank on the chat. We had some people act surprised, so I'd say people made me feel like I pulled it off a little bit. Okay, I'm sick of rolling enchants, so we're gonna go for Atomic Deconstructor and combine some weapons. Nothing with it. Oh well. I know those rats. Them combined with the Argises in the end are terrible. It's like you gotta be scared of literally everything. Okay, let's line things up. Wow, apparently we have a lot more diamond swords. Alright, I guess we don't need to think about combining order for these so much. These ones, we're gonna like semi be smart about it. I guess we do need to make sure we get like the right sharpness and everything. So that keeps advanced sharp, so that's good. Let's go ahead and let's get rid of Bane of Arthropods now before we forget. That way we can't accidentally overwrite the enchants we do care about. We're missing something. We're not getting... We're not... Oh my gosh. Oh, we're not getting water aspect. Okay, well, that's fine. Rahovart is in the nether, but I guess doesn't feel overly fiery, so maybe that doesn't matter anyway. And then let's see, for the final combine, a little pricier, 24, we can do it. All right, so that's not too bad of a weapon. A little bit of vamp on there as well would be nice, but our other one doesn't have any lifesteal, so we do need to look into fixing that. Yeah, on said birthday stream, we did take down Rahovart, with relative ease using the Geonox Spear. That's been our main weapon. So we took him down. It wasn't a problem. We also were eating battle burritos, though, which are borderline a little bit unbalanced, in my opinion. But, yeah, we rolled him. We haven't tried any of the others, though. And it might be a bit before we do. I don't know. I'm kind of scared of them. Okay, so we want to check for Vamp. We've got level 1. Go ahead and check all of our book chests really quickly. And then any life steal to put on the Rapier. Nice. Okay. That's decent. We will combine. Probably need more levels. We're not being efficient with our levels up either, but it's fine. This one already has lifesteal 2, so you get lifesteal 1. Or no, you get lifesteal 2. I lied. And then Vamp 1. I don't think homing and butchering matter, so we'll put it on this guy probably, since he has a lot fewer enchants. We might pull a couple extra books for him. Like, do we have an extra parry to make that fairy? We do. And then how about any extra Viper? Cool. And then knockback doesn't really matter. You did Amalgalich with purposely OP gear. Yeah. Yeah, sounds like you mean like in a creative world, for example, to test out if you could beat him. I've never at all tried Amalgalich. Or no, is he the end one? He's not the Lost Cities one. The other guy is slipping my mind. I've probably beaten Amalgalich actually years ago. Like 5-6 years ago. I haven't done anything with villagers yet. I probably will start to now that I'm doing kind of this sub-series where I need more of the extra enchantments. I just haven't been because it wasn't necessary until pretty recently. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw these on. Amalgalich too scary. Yeah, he's... Let me make sure that I'm referring to the right one. Yes. Okay, yeah. Amalgalich too scary. I've never attempted him for sure. Final answer. Asmodeus. I always forget his name. And you already put it in chat. Thank you. I think I've beaten him. But like I said, it's been a minute. Let's just throw some books together. So far, we're rolling pretty cheap. Sure. 21 levels. Yeah. It would be very nice to have villagers put together for this current mission. I'm wondering if once we've put together an episode of the mini series, we'll probably start working on that. And then I also have a golden bookworm currently living out in the wild by a dragon. I boxed him and put him in a waystone by him. So we'll be able to work on that too. I just haven't gotten to it. Okay, so this is adding a bunch, and I'm just gonna assume it's everything we want. So now, it's not a fair comparison, because this one's really good. But I think these are going to be the first 3 weapons on our tiers list. So I start with a diamond sword because I just thought, like, right, to the non-RLCraft viewer who drops into the video, they'll be like, okay, I know what a diamond sword is. Let's see how it does against this boss I've never seen. And then we roll into just kind of some similar-ish things with some special attributes. And then on future episodes of the tier list, we'll start to expand more into RLCraft specific things, some of the Lycanite weapons that I think are fun, other stuff like that. I know, I thought about, because this Diamond Saber has advanced looting 3 on it, so you're right, I could just kill it for the scales. The disenchantment table would be nice. The reason that I haven't is because I think once you have one, there's a 10% chance of getting another from breeding. So I've been putting it off because once I get a second one, I'll probably just kill it right away. Yeah. I thought it was worth putting off for a bit of time. And then I just haven't gotten into the breeding. It hasn't been that long since I've found him either, so not like I've been putting it off super intensely. Okay. And then the other thing about doing this boss fighting in the way that we are is I am going to turn on keep inventory, because this is just kind of for the memes. I'm also going to like, once I'm going to be using a lot weaker weapons in the future as well, plus keeping a death counter for the edited video. And so it doesn't make sense to have to run in and recollect my things every time, when what I'm trying to do is see how quickly I can kill the boss with the weapon. So it will be a bit cheese, but for the sake of the content, that is the current plan. And I think, honestly, let's just go do the first weapon. You've never used the Lycanites much. I often just run this exact same weapon, but, like, this thing's insane. And I imagine there have got to be some other good things in there, too. So one thing that I did in the past, and I'm going to do it again, actually, because it'll be nice for these diamond weapons. Let me run to a note on my desktop really quickly. Titled Cow. So if you were here when 10,000 HP Cow got killed by my Ventroraptor, that is who this is. This is 10,000 HP Cow. I keep a note on my desktop at all times where I have typed out the command to summon him. Because how would I remember all of this? Oh, excuse me, I've always used him just as like a quick DPS measurement, basically. Like the Geonox Spear, I can get, especially when the sneak attacks are landing, which right now they're not, consistent like 100 to 150 damage attacks pretty easily. Plus the cooldown is insane. So like, this weapon kind of shreds. It also has penetration, so it pierces armor and all that. I do agree, though. You're right. They're capped out by, what, building level 18 to max them out? Like, it takes a minute. Plus, getting the spear, I think I spent, like, 10+ hours getting the spear. Because it's a pretty rare drop. It also, I lost it once, which was very sad. So these weapons, you'll see, I mean, this plain diamond sword, 20s. The Saber's pretty good, but we'll do that next. Yeah, we're really not pulling sneak attacks. 60 versus the Saber's pretty strong, and this is why the bricks are here. So we can make the cow go swimmies and we can still see the damage numbers, but this sword I've used on like withers and stuff, and it's pretty quick. It's pretty similar, but the damage numbers can't compare. Like the Geonox Spear just shreds. So yeah, that's 10,000 HP cow. I use him for fun and experiments. Yeah, I think that there is like a training dummy or something. And I think he'll actually tell you. Oh, you can't make him, actually. I don't know if there's some way to get him, like, as a drop or something. I just think the cow is funny. It is why I do it. It used to be that a friend and I would play in a server, and we'd put down a 10,000 health cow and see who could kill it faster. And that's how we'd, like, settle whose weapon was better. I would always roll this Geonox Spear, like I said. He would use more of these, like, traditional weapons. I can't remember what else. But we were typically pretty similar, but Geonox Spear, gotta love it. Okay, if you all don't mind, I'm going to run off really quickly, and then we're going to go ahead and just do the first boss fight. So give me exactly 1 minute. I forgot to unmute. For like 2 words. I just said, look at those emotes. Gotta love the the use of the birds. We have a lot of fun with those here. I also just wanted to shout out the people currently watching on YouTube. Thank you so much for being here. This is actually the highest concurrent viewership as well as the longest duration concurrent viewership I've ever had on YouTube. So exciting to maybe see some momentum building on that platform. So again, thank you for being here. Hope you're enjoying the stream, and hope you enjoy that. We are going to go fight the boss. So a couple things. We do love YouTube, you're right. You're right, I probably could just creative in the training dummy, especially since we're already about to run cheats. I'm always just a little bit scared of going into creative in my real world, because like I'm scared I'm gonna like mess up my levels of skills or something and everything's gonna break forever. But you're right, we should put this guy in our house. Let's put him. Huh. He must also be placed in creative. Okay, I don't know why it, I mean obviously maybe it's just meant to be placed in creative, but like why is it unusable? Is that, I don't know what, it doesn't seem to calculate a DPS. Maybe it does when you stop. Oh yeah, okay. The problem is I'm not getting any sneak attacks. So I don't know what that's about. My stealth damage is like kind of one of my highest sources of damage output. So it's a shame to see that not registering on him. Because, right, it's 2.5 times damage when you get a sneak attack. I'm just not, it's not happening. Usually it's pretty easy to cheese out some shifty little attacks, but there was one. Strange. Okay, maybe we'll get him in Rahovart. Alright, so for the meantime, we're gonna start with the plain old diamond sword. The problem is going to be regen. So this spear will keep me alive through literally anything as long as my armor doesn't break. Like the leech on this from the end arm is crazy. But hopefully with a little bit of lifesteal here, plus the battle burritos, plus the medi kit, hopefully we can survive for a while against him. Yeah, I know the maxed out nunchucks are literally broken. I've never used them, not because I think they're too broken and I shouldn't. I just haven't. But they are wicked, especially when you get like the combo rolling and the damage like increases as you go. It's crazy. And I know in Dragora you can put lightning on the nunchucks. I don't remember what all that does to the damage, if it gets crazy higher or what. But I think we're ready to do it. So, whoops. Let's throw on keep inventory, which to all of you being like, what is he doing? Thanks, Shrek, for seemingly popping over to YouTube to throw stuff in the chat. We're doing this because we're just kind of memeing the bosses with some test weapons for our tier list. So that is why we just cheated. I also need to fix the wall, but today we are going to learn whether the diamond sword, the diamond rapier, and the diamond saber are joust food, dragon slayer, or something in between, or slightly better. Again, we are in search of names for these other tiers. I haven't given it much thought yet because we've been live pretty much since I came up with this idea. So, where should I gift a sub? I mean, I'm never gonna stop you. I don't know. We haven't seen Milf Hunter yet today, have we? Very sad. So at that, let's think about heading over. I guess we need to remake all the altar stuff, don't we? But I think that he dropped enough stuff to remake it, which is really nice. I think we need 4 diamond blocks. So hopefully when we beat him again, he'll drop everything that we need to fight him. That we can just kind of keep looping him. Hey, respect the need to go. Sleep is important. Thanks so much for hanging out. Thanks for keeping chat popping. Been fun to have you. I post all these VODs and everything on YouTube, so if you miss anything and want to catch up, check out there. But it's been a pleasure. Thanks for hanging out. We will continue on with our boss goals. Let me remind myself how to make the demonic... Let me remind myself how to type demonic soul cube. We need the biotite and the demon stone. Maybe the biotite we're gonna run out of soon. We must have made the right amount and not an excess. Oh no, definitely we made an excess. We just need to find a demon stone. Plus the biotite probably is in our ores. Everyone say sweet, sweet dreams to Shrek. Everyone say terrible dreams to silly adversary F59ZXUV trying to evade banning to spam messages in the chat. I was gonna say boo and then say the name, not eat the name again. Sorry, I'm reading chat while talking and it's a bad idea. I don't even know what I was saying anymore. Thanks for being here, everyone. We're having fun. So I don't know how this is gonna work because Rahovart spawns in this big arena, as you'll see here. The problem is I don't know when we do it again now what happens, like if it spawns a new arena and I should try to kind of center this or what. But had to check my difficulty. I felt like there weren't very many guys here. But I think we're just gonna build it and hope everything's okay. We might need to break our waystone before we use the soul key, which we didn't bring anyway. I wish there was a visual indicator of center, like a centered one of these blocks or something, but seems like no. The Vorach. Who remembers my YouTube short about the Vorach? Okay, this is actually the first ghast we've seen in the series. And I did not bring the looting sword, unfortunately. Love Vorach. Okay, we're actually gonna die if we don't eat a burrito. So the mobs here give this decay effect that prevents healing, which prevents lifesteal. It's really important that we use the battle burritos to stay alive, especially while we are doing some of the test weapons. Okay, so let's say good enough on center. And let's build ourselves an arena. I've gone and messed it up. It's okay. This thing breaks obsidian really fast. We go to here. I think it's like that. We built it too tall last time and had to fix it, so now I missed. Hopefully we've gone and done it correctly now. Hello, pinkies. Hello, everyone, actually. Whole gang's here. Put down, please. Trying to produce content. Thank you. I can summon the bell. I didn't know those guys were even summonable. I don't know what's going on with these fire particles. I'm a little bit scared of them. You're so mean! Oh, I thought you broke my obsidian. Sorry, I overreacted a little bit. Ooh, we're getting some cool nether music. Should stop yapping for a moment and let you actually hear it. Yeah, it turns out it's either not happening or it has stopped. Wait, those are the same thing. I don't even know what I was trying to say there, so forgive me for whatever that sentence was. Alright, we just need a soul key, and then we're going to go ahead and run the first Raho fight. I also am going to set my spawn outside of the arena, just because there's no point in doing the run back when I'm keeping inventory anyway. We're also not at risk of losing anything, so we don't have to worry about dumping off a bunch of extra stuff. I think our helmet's fine. We won't top it off with a repair. Even though maybe when we die, we'll have to check on it. But I think we're doing all right. We might need to get more battle burritos by the time we're done. But let's make a soul key. Takes a nether star. And does it take the soul gazer as well? Yes, diamonds, nether star, soul gazer. We've got a couple left. That is actually something that he doesn't drop more of, so we might need to get more. Even though, if you saw the latest VOD on YouTube, you know that we fought like a wither spawner somehow. I guess we had skulls too. All of a sudden there were just like 6 withers on us. We killed them all, and then there were 6 to take their place. It was ridiculous, but it wasn't a problem. It's just, I don't know why there were so many. I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay. We've got all we need. We've got our soul key. We're going to keep all this stuff out of our tool belt for now, just to be safe. But I think that we're pretty well ready for our first of 3 boss fights of the day. I'm just trying to think. I had a sudden moment of, oh yeah, I guess we'll just bring the summoning staff. A couple of Aegises to distract some guys could be helpful. We're also going to cheat our spawn point. I think I said that already. But we do need to break the waystone before we activate the altar, just in case if Just in case if the arena respawns and it breaks the waystone, we'd like to still have that. Actually, I'm not even gonna replace it because, right, we've got our spawn point here now, so. Assuming that I'm nervous, like what if the spawn point doesn't work? Let's risk a waystone. Okay, this is not very nice. Mr. Gregory. Whom else? Oh, it's you. Oh wow, he can't hit his shots. Look at this noob. Hey buddy, there's a wall there. Okay, I showed him who's boss. Alright, so things are a little sticky here already. I'm hoping to thin it out a bit before we start the fight. I'm sorry, I think these particles are cool. It's gonna ruin the stream. I'm just gonna take care of that really quick. Okay. So now I've used more cheats today than ever before in my entire young adult life. Let's roll him. Battle burrito, and from here on we only have the diamond sword. So hopefully the lifesteal is adequate. Let's get a couple of children. Siri, stop! You can't even pause the game. It's fine. Okay, to the boss. We just need to keep a... Oh, he's level 2. Okay, this isn't bad. We just need to keep an eye on guys who give us decay. We cannot let that effect persist. Seems like our lifesteal is plenty though so far. We're also getting good sneak attacks, which really helps our damage output. There are a lot of guys. We're going fast, but since it is going to be a little slower, we do need to be careful about his like special wall attack, because that could wipe us out pretty quick. I think it's a one hit. Oh no, we hit a pigman. Okay, apparently as long as you eat a battle burrito, anything is possible. I'm just eating way more of them than I wish I had to for the sake of keeping the rejuvenation effect alive. This doesn't seem too bad at all. Let me in, let me in. Got him. Okay, but if we die after, that's a problem, so let's go ahead and prevent that really quick. Why am I taking so much head damage? And you all don't. We also need to find his drops. Okay, whatever. Medikit. We can also use the spear now, I guess, since boss is down. Sorry about the screen. Fixing it. Cool. There's weapon 1. I felt like that did way better than I thought it was gonna. I'm also concerned now, though, if Rahovart continues increasing in level when we fight him, that's gonna skew the whole weapon tier thing, but oh well. I guess we just need to replace our waystone, head home, get the next weapon. Might as well go straight into round 2. It appears he did actually repair the wall, so maybe it spawned an arena, but I just centered it well enough that it seemed like it didn't. Oh, okay, yep, no, it totally did. Also kept any Astaroths out, which is probably was helpful in the moment. All right, maybe I'll try to aim towards like the side instead of the center, so that it definitely won't break our waystone. You guys, did you not see me just like kill your boss? Missed that? They don't seem to care. All right, let's get a waystone. Did we break it? We must not have broken it. Because I had 2. See if I can't... No, jump! I was too fast for the Neo. I don't actually know. Okay, this is dumb. I'm just putting down a new one. It's fine. Go away. I think we'll wait until we've used all 3 weapons to place them on the tier list, because certainly we're gonna have to like factor in how the others did for like a relative comparison. But all that to say, when I edit the episode, I'll probably just act like I placed them as I used them, because I think that's better flow. Okay. Raho 2. Yes, we got attacked by Gregory while we placed the Waystone, so it's definitely still over there somewhere. Maybe we'll use warp scrolls and collect them someday. But that is 1 of 3 down. We will fix our helmet. He did give us a new Nether Star, so he is a renewable resource somewhat. Not enough diamonds. I think we're going to need to mine more. We are. That was not the plan. Raho's not following the script. That's okay. We've got the Dragon Eye, so it's going to be pretty quick and painless. Let's just make a bunch of this stone that we need. Demon stone. Just make a few of the soul cubes since we're going to be fighting him. Oh. Biotite. Let's just make them all. What the heck? Let's also keep that in. This will be our actively fighting Rahovart chest, where Demon Stone and Soul Cubes go. There's Biotite. Pet the cow? Yeah, our bauble chest is full. That's why all the vitamins are in there. We can turn them into silt. I just haven't gotten to it yet. And I'm going to continue not getting to it. Might as well top off a few tomes. You know what? I changed my mind. Let's max out our magic level, actually, because then we can use the magic mirror and we won't need recall pots anymore. I think that's a productive use of levels. We'll call that good for now. Okay. Guess we need to mine some diamonds, so let's bring our Fortune 4 pickaxe. Yeah, there's no advanced fortune or anything, I don't think, so we'll roll with that for now. Let's repair our helmet before we forget. Accidentally holding a beating dragon heart in my hands. Didn't even mean to flex like that. Alright. Let's just run down to the mine. Use the dragon eye. Should be pretty quick with Fortune 4. I said after we got the Geonox Spear, we'll never have to mine again. I was almost right. Okay. In we go. Where are the diamonds? There they are. I do love the Dragon Eye for this. I just kind of don't understand why it does what it does. But I like it. We missed. We've missed again. There we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up to 16. Oh, lots of diamonds. Nice. I'm not even gonna keep counting them. Whatever. Yeah, I'm glad they're not down there. Not what I meant to do. Hello, Mr. Vapula. Goodbye, Mr. Vapula. You unfortunately blew up some of the diamonds, so I did not get to use fortune on all of them. Thought I saw another sparkle. No. Wait, we go this way. I don't know the range on this thing, so yeah, we'll try to go a little slowly in the forward direction, but yeah. Bobbing and weaving through the ores. ISO diamonds. Up to 52. I guess we need, well, we already have most of the diamonds for the next fight. And now we have enough for the fight after that. So we'll grab a few more while we're down here, but we definitely have enough already. These will be for the next episode of the tier list. You know what? I'm gonna go in a cave. Gonna do the thing we're not supposed to do. Which, at this point in the series, it's no longer the thing we're not supposed to do, but still feels I'm pushing the boundaries every time. Oh, don't fight the child. My job. Get wrecked, child. We appear to be intersecting a defiled lands? That's weird because we don't live by one. We haven't gone that far. We should actually go ahead and fortune these. This is how we get dragon mounts. I don't think we really need a dragon mount, but it could be fun to have someday. We might as well grab those ores while we're here. Actually, I think you can, I was gonna say scry for them, that's a different mod. If that's even the right word. I think that you can find them with the dragon eye as well, but yeah. Whatever, we've got the diamonds. Let's keep this exciting. Okay. Let us just drop the cobble because it's stupid. Cute. And then one sec. Again. I did not pause the recording. Poor etiquette. Okay, I think that this fight's going to be even quicker than the last one. On account of we're going to do the Saber next, and that's just a better weapon. Got a lot better enchants on it. So, make the soul key. That's back in the belt. And then we need more diamond blocks. 5 more, perfect. Enough for the 2 fights by 2 diamonds. I thought we had too much. Or no, we don't have enough for the next soul key. It's okay, he'll drop some. Nobody panic. But our amazing Fortune 4 pickaxe away, which just doesn't break. Oh no, it's actually unbreakable. I didn't notice that. Nice. Okay, we've got plenty of burritos for this next fight. Since I'm, like I said, confident it'll be shorter than the last. We are going to roll the Diamond Saber. So bring 1 soul cube. Then we need some obsidian. Is enough? If not, we could go grab some from the towers in the end. Honestly, that'd probably be the fastest way. Do we have a waystone in the end? Yeah, we do, but it's at the city. And portal. Let's just... Wow, there were a lot of things that rendered through the ground there. Let me just grab a couple of ender pearls to navigate, and then we'll just go and break out some obsidian columns and have way more than we'll ever need really quick. Assuming we don't do another fake end death. No, I'd be wearing the wrong shirt. You'd see right through me. Wait, where is my staircase? And check this out, chat. We've gotten 52 obsidian. Oh, I didn't know that that went down. I'm kind of intrigued, but scared. Also just gonna grab some more biotite while we're here, because we do need that to make soul cubes, even though I think we have enough. Oh, geests. Bye, geests. Alright, I'm gonna poke my head down here quick. It scares me to go down in Y level when... Yeah, sure enough. I've been pranked. Whatever, I'm way better than your pranks. Not better than that guy, though. Alright, that ought to be plenty. Let's go through the portal. We still haven't collected the eggs, so maybe we go back with the torch one of these times. We also need to heal after that, of course. For some reason, it really, really hurts to leave the end. So I will hold my little right click for as long as I need. We're almost there. I'll need to mend this before too long, but we're good for now. We gained more pearls than we used. Good feeling. And then I think we're good. So on to Rahovart fight 2 of the day. 2 of 3. Let's go to the Raho stone. We need to get that other one picked up still, but that is a future problem. Back through the wall. Because we're now spawning arenas and arenas and arenas. Thank you all for respectfully screwing off. Thank you. And also, we don't let these particles degrade our stream quality around here. I will let the rain happen. I will not let the terrible fire rain happen. Hi, sir. Can you, like, I don't know, tell that I'm doing something here? Thank you. Hope you step on a Lego. We're still being alive. And we actually need to eat a battle burrito already. Hello, sir. Oh, shoot. This is why we made an extra leeching weapon. I forgot to switch to it. Take the wither skulls. Pretty nice. Okay, I'm sorry about your family. I needed to heal. I did what any reasonable man would have done. And we forgot our stupid twin blocks. Oh, it doesn't pause while you're in the waystone when I have it open to land. Interesting. Okay. Go right back to ASDF, where the pigs are still angry. Okay, boom, right here. Oh, I was hoping I could, like, while in the air, move over to this other tower and build it, but I was holding shift and it did not work. Alright, level 30 somehow. And let's... There we go. get all situated. You know what else we didn't bring? Literally the weapon that we're here to test. Very sorry, bear with me here. I'm a fool, it was in my tool belt. Insanity. Whose man's is this? Okay, let's roll him. Hey, do you guys mind? I'm actually here to fight something much bigger and badder than you. So let me burrito. And apparently the arena had not spawned yet. Oh shoot, I can't break my way back in. Oh no. Okay, we have big jumps. There we go. We're back in. Like it never happened. Okay, so he is level 2 now, so he is getting stronger as we fight him. I did not plan for in my plans for progressing this journey. But you can see how this weapon is significantly better than the last, so certainly this has earned a higher spot on the tiers list. I feel like maybe we do want to do some of these eventually, I don't know, in the Astaroth fight, the Asmodeus, no, the other one where you actually, like, he gets a shield and stuff, so you actually have to do the phases. You can't just kill him that fast. Like, you have to go and take out his minions before you're able to do any damage to him. Because this guy, we just roll too quickly. You don't even get to, you know? Alright, well, that weapon was really good, though. I almost feel like we should do one with the Geonox Spear as like a little proof that I don't already have a better weapon than what I use normally. Alright, where is this Huerta? Gone and lost it. Like, for some reason, all the guys after the fight are actually the hardest part. Okay. Thank you for all going the heck away. My lifesteal is not doing the work at the moment. I'd love for that ghast to come down and fight me like a man. But I could loot him. Come down. Yeah, you gotta shoot him. Shoot him for me, guys. See how this goes. So far, so good. We go uppies too fast. But where in the world is he? How am I not to him yet? Oh, he is in a place. No! Whatever. You suck. I think this is near our first waystone, not our more recent one. That's fine by me. Or I don't know where it is. Turns out with the whole like multiple arena spawning thing, it's kind of easy to get lost in here. Isn't it? Okay. Run around the perimeter. We know we broke through. Or no, we didn't break through this one at all because I didn't get in time before it had. Or I couldn't break blocks anymore. There we go. I don't know why I didn't think of going up on the wall sooner, but also let's drop some levels in magic since we got a lot from him. We are maxed. None of this. Okay. Have we a waystone? Here we go. HSH. Let's just grab the last weapon and get right at it. Might as well sleep to regen, save our kit some uses. And unfortunately, before we run into the last fight, let me run away one more really quick time. I didn't even have my backlight on. You're all dealing with me in less than optimal lighting. That just shows how nice you all are to me. Yeah, I just had to pop some food in the oven. Let's see, what else can we get? Are there any skills here that are worthwhile? Meh. Do agility. We've now got so many levels that whatever. We'll get step height. Our boots already have step height, so it's kind of a waste, but feels good to be nearly maxed out, I guess. 7 nether stars from that guy, by the way. The advanced looting must work on him. That's how I'm choosing to interpret that. That's crazy. We also forgot to use our summoning staff, so let's just put it away. This is going to stay in our tool belt because that's our looting weapon. But we are now on to the final weapon of the day, the Rapier. And that rhymed. So that's pretty good. So let's mend our helmet. We're going to grab a few more battle burritos just in case this goes south. And there goes our anvil. Our helmet breaks so much because it has burning thorns, or advanced thorns, because no matter what I do, my armor enchants roll thorns every time. I can't prevent it. Before I was immune to fire, it was really annoying because I'd attack mobs or mobs would attack me and it would light me on fire. How do I get down? But now that we're fireproof, that's less annoying. It's just the durability is a pain. Always breaking. Alright, top off the canteen. There was a time when I said I wasn't going to make this canteen. I'm glad that I did. Alright, so the Rapier absorbs some damage just like the Saber. Also does bonus damage to a foe with no armor. We don't know if that's going to count against the boss or not, so the enchants are slightly different. I think we might have more lifesteal. They both had Viper, Parry. This one has Critical Strike. Sharpness should be comparable. This has a faster attack speed, but slightly less damage. So there's your breakdown of what we're rolling in with. We need to remember to make another soul key. Yeah, that guy dropped some crazy amounts of stuff. Definitely paid for himself. And someday we could also do these fancier soul keys. I think they just make stronger versions of the boss, even though he's leveling up each time we fight him anyway. Which, like I said, slightly skews the whole trying to fight the boss in the same conditions each time. While we're here, let's open a pet. We now have our own Caco demon. I hope that he does not break blocks. He only costs 2 focus. That is very cheap. All right, let's just go roll the final one. Final Raho fight. Let's go into Raho 1 Waystone. Actually, let's break Raho 1 Waystone. Haven't been able to find it again anyway. Oh, wow. So remember when I put down a Waystone because we couldn't find it? Crazy. I'm feeling confident. I'm gonna break them both. I don't think we lose. We've been doing quite well thus far. Let's just put it right here. See that there are some shoutouts happening in the chat. Check those links. So today on the Discord server, I announced our stream time, as well as announcing that we were starting this new sub-series. So if you want to have the most up-to-date stream information, such as I'll say things like, hey guys, I'm starting the stream at 5 o'clock, but I'm doing boring, stupid stuff, so if you want, just join at 6. I'll tell you things like that. I will save you your precious time. So joining that Discord, which is linked in the... I don't think it's linked on YouTube. It's linked on my Twitch page, so check out there if you'd like to join that server and get that information. I'm seeing we've also got clips posted to Instagram, link there. I actually haven't been uploading to Instagram super consistently lately because I was kind of like mass producing shorts for a minute there, just to kind of throw stuff at the fan and see what sticks, but also just to, I don't think that's the saying, but also just to like have more out there, because I had a bunch of okay quality shorts and I just got impatient and posted them all. So I haven't been keeping up as much on Instagram, but I'm sure I'll get back to it now that I'm back from a little bit of a stream break from some stuff going on. And of course, oh, you're gonna hop over to YouTube for to continue the shoutouts? Thank you. Find this man on Twitch. Hey, yo, so if you're watching the YouTube chat, you have been invited. Hang out with us on Twitch. I will say no more. I will get to fighting the Rahovart. The final one, Diamond Rapier. Also, we ate that battle burrito way too early. I hope it's not him that's special. I don't think it is. Okay, buddy. Go ahead and spawn in. Thank you. Okay, he's level 2 again, so... Whoa. I was gonna say, this is definitely worse, but like, for some reason, after we attack him, he's taking more damage. So something's happening. It's like we're getting a little bit of DOT, damage over time. I'm kind of liking this one. I'm also very surprised at how all of these weapons have been perfectly viable against him. We need to thin the herd a little bit. So I guess I'm actually gonna have to like look at the time and see how quickly we beat him, because that's it. That one felt, honestly, to me, that one felt the best. I don't know. Holy wall of belts. Jeez. Okay, did we get his drops? Every time there's a ghast here to be annoying. Seems like we got everything. I'd like to loot this guy this time. If you could please come down. I don't think he's going to. Hey, first try. It wasn't what I wanted to do, but it felt pretty good. Also, 4 tiers. Does looting work on Return to Sender? That definitely felt like a looting amount of drops. Wait, actually, we want the Demon Stone. We do not want the tile. All right. Well, that's Raho. Let's run ourselves home and decide where these weapons go on the tier list. Because we have now beaten the boss 3 times. We've tested 3 weapons. We've made a mess of these chests, unfortunately. So, I'm going to... Oh no! I'm gonna have to make a different Diamond Saber because we can't leave our good looting weapon on the chart. Let me quickly throw together a new Diamond Saber as a placeholder. I didn't think about that. Okay. So I am going to go and... Can you be a YouTube mod? You did a good job of doing all of the shoutouts, so I will have to consider such a thing. But for now, let's get these weapons up on the tier list. Like I said, I'm going to go back and actually time how long everything took. And then I'm also, I think for the YouTube postings of these videos, I'm going to re-record the boss fights. If I watch back and I'm like, wow, that wasn't, I was yapping about stupid crap and then I scratched my head at this part and it looked dumb and all that. I am potentially going to do that. So if I time the bosses and I realize that actually this one felt faster but took, 10 seconds longer, maybe then I will rearrange this chart before the next stream. If that's the case, that's why it happened. Forgive me. We need some glass item frames on the tier wall, of course. And then we need to replace the stupid... the concrete that got blown up. I'll do that between episodes. Unless we have it already. I don't think so, because I think a couple blocks got blown off, but... Where are item frames? We have 0. Let us make several. Then is it just glass panes? Yeah. Make an absurd number. 16. That's not enough for the whole wall, but it'll get us started. I also haven't finished naming all of the tiers, so maybe I'll come up with those before the next stream as well. Because putting them on a wall that says nothing is kind of dumb. Yeah, we did not have enough concrete. That's fine. I'll fix it. That was the wrong item. Let's do this for now. Okay, so we've got the Diamond Saber, the Diamond Sword, and the Diamond Rapier. I thought that the Diamond Sword was gonna suck. Obviously, we have some pretty good enchants on it, but this thing kind of rolled him. So I'm feeling like actually it gets a decent spot. Just for defying expectations. I'm wondering what worse things we'll use in the future, though, so... I don't know. And I'm seeing your demands for bird pick of the day. I'm just stalling while thinking about, like... Did I do Mama Goose last time? I think I did. Unfortunately, that's the newest one that I have set up. I'll have to... So the reason I didn't set one up is because I'm going to start streaming from my laptop via capture card, which means we can do Wukong again. I think we're going to try it tomorrow. Oh, missed that one? Okay, well, I'll show it again. Great. So I'm going to be streaming from my laptop, and that's where all my bird pics live anyway. So, like, I won't have to transfer them over to the PC to do it anymore. So it's going to be a lot easier to just, like, have a bunch ready. So I promise that that's going to get better. I'm going to start having them consistently. Wukong, no need. Yeah, I guess it does need the VRAM. It do. I have 64 gigs of RAM on this PC, which is clinically insane. I have used like 60 at once in Photoshop before, though. It was crazy. But I bought it before RAM got stupidly expensive, and so I promise I'm not like a multi-billionaire. No, I don't need it for bird pick of the day. So this is the bird pick of the day. What? That's not right. What the heck? I'm so sorry. This is bird video of the day from a couple times ago. I don't know why it... I know I changed it to the other one. Oh, because bird vid is still there. There we go. Okay. This is bird pick of the day. And I thought I showed this already, but maybe Beirut wasn't here and you're the one asking for it. So 2 birds, 1 day. You got the bird video. It was great. So this is Mama Goose. I get to see her on my bike commute every single day. Also, if you have the Merlin app, it's like you can use sound to identify birds and stuff. It's really cool. Today's bird of the day, I don't know how to get it to focus. It's the Canada goose. The Canada goose is the bird of the day. And I was like, wait, I know I'm going to see her. That's so cool. So when I biked by, I like threw up a heart. I was like, yeah, Mama Goose, your bird of the day. Heck yeah. Apparently Merlin, Cornell, EDU, they'll send you emails. I actually made it notify me about the bird of the day every day just recently, so very exciting. But yeah, she sits on her eggs. She's in this exact spot every single day. I've never seen her off the nest. She's a very hardworking mama. You can see her nest is a little fluffy under her, and she's even got a little piece of fluff on her mouth still. If it's ever going to storm, when I bike by, I warn her. I'm like, hey, Mama Goose, be safe. Take care of your unborn children. And she always does. Sometimes she's sleeping. She'll be like, oh, tucked back, and it's cute. And yeah, I love her. I think that she is a good bird pick of the day. Oh, shoot. Oh, my gosh. Imagine if we died. I forgot, since we're open to land, it's not... Oh, my goodness. It didn't pause. We got his monster part. Go away, stupid little frog weirdo. Oh my goodness, and something gave me decay. I need to get inside. I just need to wait this out. This is insane. So Mama Goose almost cost me my life. Yeah, she's a good bird pick of the day. I'll have a new one tomorrow, don't worry. But let's get these weapons on the tier list before I find any other ways to distract myself. I also said that I did a kind of... Yeah. There is something in the oven that I need to tend to before too long, so... What is happening that there's so many guys here? Is there an event? Can you come down? I want your charges for my son. Thank you. Or it's just the storm. I know the storm spawns these lightning guys, but... Anyway, I don't know why this ugly frog is here. Or why the nether mobs are here. That's why I'm confused. Okay, let's get these weapons on the tier list. After I sleep off this storm so that these guys leave me the heck alone. Alright, so I will, like I said, continue to think about what to name some of these intermediate tiers between episodes, so this wall should be complete by next time, is my plan. These guys have no respect for a man and his working towards an outro. Oh, things are happening and I can't see because... everything is bad. I don't know, like there must have been some event triggered while we were doing bird pick of the day. Because now everything's annoying. Go away. Not you though, you come here. Okay, what happened? Oh, Beirut gifted us up. Thank you so much. You're very nice. I wonder who that went to. Okay. Let's place the weapons. Diamond Sword really exceeded my expectations, but I feel like based on what we know now... Oh, it went to Sorpy. Great. based on what we know now, I'm going to put it kind of low just because it was worse than the other two we used, which I didn't feel like were exceptional, but they were pretty good. I'm going to go Saber above that because it felt like it went pretty quick, but given the enchants on it, I'll just quickly remind everyone, like, this thing's stacked. Despite all of those enchants, it didn't feel like it was very much, if any, better than the Diamond Sword. So it definitely only goes one tier up. The Diamond Rapier actually did a lot better than I expected. It felt really fast. Like I said, I'm going to go time it to make sure that that's warranted, but I felt really good about the Rapier. So we're going to put him just above the other one for now. So this is what we've got for now. Take it in. Maybe this will be in the thumbnail. Other than the part that's blown up by an airstrike. But that's our tier list for now. So we will continue adding to that. I have a number of... Oh, Ash and Cobalt. A number of categories that I'm going to continue to do in the... or the tier list. So don't at all think that, like, I'm gonna super quickly run out of things to do because, right, most of the weapons are just iterations of these ones, like Dragon Bone, Flamed Dragon Bone, etc. But I'm gonna have new stuff, don't worry. I've got ideas on how to keep it fresh. So, some really quick inventory management while we wind down. So, thank you all very much for hanging out today. That was a fun first episode in our sub-series of the... Sorry, I lost my atlas. Of the weapon tiers list. I think this is going to be fun. Maybe we'll even test this Wraith Sigil as a weapon. That could be an interesting one. I'm excited to see where this goes. I think it'll make nice edited content for YouTube. So if you want to continue seeing these episodes, follow on Twitch, sub on YouTube, get all the good notifications for when we make more of these streams and when I post the edited content, which has been pretty regularly lately. So check out all those places. Also, I'm going to make a new Minecraft skin so I can stop being a bit suable by Nintendo for my Link skin. But thank you all for hanging out. We're going to stream tomorrow again. Probably twice. We're probably going to do some RLCraft and some Wukong in the evening. But I haven't really decided yet, which is a perfect reason to join the Discord. I will keep you up to date there on when we're going to be live. So check it out, do all the fun things. But thank you all so much for hanging out. It's been a fun first episode of the sub-series. We will keep this momentum going in the next one. So until then, take care and we will see you there. Bye-bye.